Hey guys, it's your girl Forvrjacqueline and I'm back with another video. Today I'm going to be trying something new in this video. I'm actually putting on my concealer first, which I'm using the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer in the satin finish. I seen this on YouTube and I just wanted to try it out. So basically I'm using the Makeup Forever Mist and Fix 2 and I'm just going to go ahead and blend that out. I never tried this before, but I just seen it on YouTube and I just wanted to see basically how it would go. So I'm just going to just go ahead and blend that in. I'm using my L'Oreal True Match in the color N8 in Cappuccino. Of course, this is the Holy Grail. And this is where I'm just going to go ahead and just put that all over the face, and then I'm going to blend it in. I'm putting it right up under where I put the actual concealer, but then I'm going to actually blend it where they're going to be combined together. So you guys already seen me did this twice already. So basically I'm just blending in just like how I would just basically blend in foundation all over the face, but I'm just making sure that they mesh in together so it's not looking like one stripe just from the side, like up at the top, down at the bottom. Here I'm using the Fenty Beauty setting powder in the color Cashew. I'm using the little sponge that comes with it, the applicator that comes with it, and I'm basically just pressing that into the skin. It's kind of small because I did get the actual travel size, but in the big size it does come with a bigger applicator. This is just like the travel size. So I'm just putting this on the side of my nose where eventually I will be contouring on this part of my nose. So I just wanted to just go ahead and set that there. I do switch to a brush because the applicator wasn't doing it for me. I like a brush because I can actually press it into the skin way better than the actual applicator. If the applicator does work best for you guys, you can actually use it, but this is basically what works best for me. So I'm going to be doing the exact same thing to the other side, just pressing the actual setting powder into the skin, just just pressing that into the skin. And then I'm going to be using the same concealer that I used before. I'm just going to be putting that on my forehead and then putting that actually on my chin as well. I know it comes off as just a little light, but this concealer is not like a bright concealer. I know when I put it on up under my eyes earlier, it looked like a lot or bright because I did use a lot. I like using a lot up under my eyes. Here I'm putting only a little bit, so it doesn't really look like that actual bright in the areas that I actually put it in. And then I'm just doing the same thing. I'm setting my chin. I'll be setting my forehead as well. I'm letting my chin actually go. I'm going to let that sit here. I will be putting just the remainder on my forehead, not really so much because I didn't put a lot of concealer here. So I'm just going to let my chin just actually bake as well. But on my forehead, I basically just go ahead and just blend that out. I don't really let that sit that much because I don't have a lot of oil like on my forehead. It's mainly up under my eyes, on my nose, and then my chin area. And here I'm just checking myself out just to make sure if I blended it well. Do I see any spots where I just need to continue to blend? And basically there wasn't, so I'm just moving forward. And here I'm just putting the Hoola Toasted by Benefit into my crease, just like I did in my previous video. Y'all go check that out. But basically I'm just putting that as the crease shade. Well, actually I'm just putting this into the actual crease itself. I will be doing the same thing to the other side, just putting the same color into the crease, just blending that out like so. And then moving on, I will be attempting to do a cut crease using the P. Louise base and the Rumor 5 shade. So basically what I'm going to be doing is putting that on my lid using the e.l.f. professional eyeshadow brush. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put the concealer on my lid and then I'm going to look up. So once I look up, I just want the concealer, once it touches the top, I'm going to then just fill that in on the lid, on the lower part of my eye. So I'm just going to go ahead and fill that in. I do switch to my finger eventually, but I just needed to get to the top, and then I'm just going to go ahead and pat that so that it's a little dry. Not all the way dry, but it's like just a little bit. So after that, where I put my concealer, I'm going to be using the Violet Voss Essentials Pro Series eyeshadow palette, and I'm going to be using the color Emerald just to pack that on where I actually put the actual concealer itself. I will be using my fingers on this part because I just wanted to see how dark that actual emerald green was, but it did come out to be what I wanted it to be. So I will be using a brush to pack this on. So I'll be using the actual Real Technique brush just to pack that green all over the lid. I did go just a little high, so you will be seeing me use a actual blending brush to go back in using the crease color that I was using earlier just to blend that in. And that's basically what I'm doing right here. I went a little too high, so I'm actually blending that in, you know, so you can see more of the brown versus the green because I went a little too high, but it's okay. And now I'm just going to be doing a wing liner. Normally I usually do a wing liner when the look doesn't come out to the way that I want it to, because I feel like a wing fixes everything. So I will be using the Maybelline liner here. It was a little dry, so I must have just left the top or the cap off of it because it wasn't coming out. So I do wind up using something else, and now I will be going into the Kat Von D tattoo liner in the shade The Blackest Black. This is one of my favorite because it really is a very black liner. I'm just using this to do the wing. I'm going to be darkening that up as well just to get it to the way that I actually like it. And here I'm just looking into the mirror just to see how black it actually was. I do go over it just a little bit more just to darken it like so. And then I just basically just blend in my eyeshadow. Y'all, I stay blending, so it doesn't even have to be blended, and I'm gonna find something to blend. And here I'm just actually putting on the L'Oreal eyeshadow in External Sunshine into the inner corner using the Sonia Kashuk brush. And I'm just putting that there like so. And then after that, I'm going to finally brush away that setting powder in the color Cashew using the Morphe E34 brush. And I'm basically just checking out just to see how the actual color winded up looking after I blended it in. So moving forward, I'm going to go ahead and highlight my brow bone using the same eyeshadow that I used in the inner corner. So it was that L'Oreal eyeshadow in Internal Sunshine, one of my favorites. I know it looks a little bright here, but I will be blending that out throughout the video. Just, I know it's a little bright. I know it's a little bright. See, this is where I'm just going to go ahead and blend that in. And moving forward, I'm going to go back into the Violet Voss palette using the color Cinnamon. I'm just going to go ahead and blend that in using the Morphe Y20 brush. That's smudging that color just right below my eyelashes here. And then after that, I'm going to go in with the Monsieur Big Lancome mascara just to put that on my lashes. This look would have looked nice with some falsies, but I just didn't feel like putting none on, but it would have looked nice. So after that, I'm just going to go ahead and bronze the skin with the Benefit Hoola in the color Toasted, of course. I'm just taking that up under the chin, on the side. I will also be using that down the side of my nose as well, just contouring my nose using the same brush, the exact same brush I used to put in the crease. So I'm just going ahead and using that. I didn't add anything to the brush. I just used the same amount that I had before. And then I'm going to be using the Kat Von D blush in the color Poppy just to pop that right onto my cheeks. I love this color, you guys. It's so pretty. It's not too bright. It might look bright in the pan, but it's not too bright. And I don't even add anything. I don't go back and dip it into the pan. I just use the same amount that I have on the brush onto the other side. So I'm just going to go ahead and set my face using the Makeup Forever Mist and Fix number 2 or 02. And I'm going to go ahead and now use the Alamar Cosmetic liner in the color Coquette. This is one of my favorite here. This also reminds me of another liner that I have by MAC in the shade Strip Down, but it's just a lot redder and it's more creamier. So if you guys are looking for a cheaper liner, go by Alamar Cosmetics. And then I'm going to be using the NYX in Soft Matte Lip Cream in the number 9. This is actually the finished look, you guys. This look is complete. I do want to thank you so much for all the love on my previous 2 videos. If you haven't seen it, I will put them in the description box or put them below. I think this look came out nice. I actually like the actual lip. The eyeshadow wasn't so bad. I know I was trying to do a cut crease, but the look came out nice. So thank you guys so much. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.